Everyone, Lolly here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to the Tattered Doll Society. I hope that you have joined and you are a member now with us. It is an open collaboration that I'm co-hosting with my friend Aaliyah DePena, and it's a chance for you to join the society so that we can share our videos and our ideas and all of our creativity with each other when it comes to making dolls. And we do this once a month on the 20th of each month. So come along and join us. And even if you don't post on the 20th, whenever you have a minute, show us your doll. It could be a doll, it could be an animal, it can be paper, cloth, metal, wood, anything that you make or create with, your doll can be made out of that. There's no rules for this. We just wanted to have a little fun with the whole idea. So let's see, I am kind of not ready. I'm really not ready, and I did finish moving and I'm getting settled in, but then by the time you see this, I'll be on the road to go to my grandson's graduation. So I wanted to show you what I have in progress, and then I thought I would show you just some dolls that I have made over the years, in case you just maybe need some ideas or you just want to see some of the things that I have done. And before I moved this last few weeks, I've been in my old house and it was pretty empty, and I just had a card table and just a few supplies sitting on the table. And when I was cleaning out the refrigerator there, I found a little soy sauce bottle, and I sent Aaliyah the picture, and I told her as soon as I saw that, I thought that it needed to be a doll because it's shaped that way. And so when I sent that, I just had the jar, and it was just the soy sauce jar. And then I went to Dollar General to get some cleaning supplies, and in the parking lot I found this piece of wire, and I had told her, I'm like, oh, now all I have to do is find some arms or something around the house. And so I thought I was going to use a stick or something from outside, and I literally found this wire in that parking lot, and so it fit right through the holes of the soy sauce, and I put that on there. And so I sent her that picture and told her I found the wire, and I said now I just probably need to go to Walmart or somewhere and look around for in the parking lot for feet or something. But so far this bottle and this wire has been so fun. So I put one coat of gesso on there, and I think it's going to be fun to kind of leave, maybe, because I think I'm going to put paper over the bottle or something like that and maybe fill it out. But I was watching a video on making these wire like planter decorations, and that inspired me to put beads on my doll. So what I've done, and this is a really thick wire, but I put it through the holes of the cap. I can't get this cap off, so they must seal it, heat seal it or something. But so, and then I was just trying to see, like, will this fit on here? You know how I can wrap this around there. It doesn't make like I had this down as an arm, and so then I had this one kind of wrapped around like this, maybe. I don't know, I haven't finished playing with that yet, but I like how on the video I was watching, and I can find it, sorry, I'll try to find it and link it, but she was just wrapping beads on wire and then wrapping another wire onto hers that was thicker. So that's what I want to do with this one. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, that's kind of where I'm going with this one. And again, I've just been moving. I just finished on Sunday and today's Tuesday, so I'm just behind on everything this month, and so I promise to catch up. But I hope that you all have joined the Tattered Doll Society, and I look forward to when I get to where I'm going to pull up your videos and watch all of them and see all of your creative ideas. So you guys always have the best ideas, and I love when watching the videos, not only seeing your creativity, but how much you love what you do, whether it's paper or cloth or stitching, or you make them out of yarn, or whatever you work with in your medium, I love to hear the excitement in your voices and how much you love what you do. And so I'm hoping that in the Tattered Doll Society that we share that energy and that creativity and the ideas with each other. And so we're building a society, and then we're not just having another collaboration and, oh, I have to get this done. And we want you to be truly excited about it and want to share with everyone. And, you know, there's some people out there who haven't made a doll before, so let's show them some of the tips and tricks that we have on how to make them. And you don't have to give away all your secrets, but any of the ideas that you want to share would be appreciated. So from here on, I'm going to just show some pictures, and then I'll just do a voiceover just to show you some of the things that I've made over the years and the different types of dolls that I've made. Years ago, when I was much younger, my mom and I would travel and kind of do craft shows here and there, and we made cloth dolls that you stitch by machine and put the yarn hair on them. I always like to make the animals. My mom makes every kind of doll, and cow and bunny and you name it. She's but I made her a really cool scarecrow one time, and I was hoping I could find that picture, but I couldn't. So, but anyway, I'm going to start out showing you that, and then when I eventually learned to mix media, I just started to do that. And then one day I discovered that I loved paper clay, and so I made a big moon and a little girl sitting in it, and she's throwing out stars, and I'm sure you've seen that in my craft room videos. So that was always hanging in my window, and that was my first clay project like that ever, so that was a lot of fun. So let me stop here for a minute. I'm gonna start showing you pictures, and then I'll do a voiceover for that. Okay, here's an example of dolls that my mom made a couple of years ago, I think, for our reunion. And of course, they were a big hit. I made many of this angel with this pattern. I used to make them as keepsakes using maybe mom's shirt or something like that for people who had lost a loved one. And so I'd use this pattern. And this one I had made for a friend. And so I have made a lot of those angels, and she's so easy, and she was always so pretty in the different fabrics. These are dolls that I consider dolls. I made them with paintbrushes years ago when I first started doing all of this mixed media. So those were a lot of fun. Now this one, let me see if I can pause it. This is a set of when I first met my friend that is in Austin. I always talk to you guys about my artist friend. We met, and it was like kismet because I didn't know anybody else that understood mixed media and things like that. And so we made these dolls. Mine is the tall one I made from an old spring, and then I just hung some different pieces of chain and charms, and we agreed that the bodies would be spice cans, and so we each found those, and we had the best time. I have an old clamp I think you use on bars or something like that for her head and her hair, and so I love her. And this is my little clay project with the little girl on it here, and it finished eventually. Now this one, you'll see here in just a minute how I finished her, but I just cut pieces out of, I think, cardboard, and then those, of course, are Tim Holtz characters I have at the top, and then I cut out little pieces of leaves, and this was my original, and that's how I got inspired to do the second one for a friend of mine. And there she is there on a canvas with wings, and so this is a close-up of the one I made with the bed. I think it's a bed spring, maybe. Now this one you guys have seen. It's my paper doll of myself. And this is a little doll I put on the cover of a book that I do watercolor in. And this one is, I'm sure I'm not going to get it right, but it's alabrijas. And they're whimsical, carved, normally out of wood, animals, Mexican art. And so he's going to have dragon wings. They're normally a mix of animals, like a cat and an owl or something like that. So I'm going to start. It's going to be paper mache, But when I get time, I'll get to finishing that. So thank you so much for joining me today. Again, I hope that you have become a member of the Tattered Doll Society, and that you're going to join us every month and show us your creations. And I appreciate you hanging out with me today and just watching some of the things that I have made over the years. I think that we all probably have a doll collection that we've made of some kind or the other. So anyway, thank you guys for being here. Go to Aaliyah's channel. I can't wait. She made the cutest little doll before, so I can't wait to see what she's going to do now. I don't know how she's going to top the last cutie that she made, but she will. She always just does so great. So go over to her channel. Her link is down below. You guys come along and join us in the Tattered Doll Society. We hope to see you in all your creativity. In the meanwhile, let's go see what Aaliyah's done. See you guys in the next one. Bye.